think that it doesn't and it doesn't. So I think it does confirm the influence of Saudi Arabia and its export of Wahhabism in terms of shaping global narratives of Islam and sort of creating or constructing notions of authentic Islam and associating it with Wahhabism. And, it has not been successful also in the sense that there has been resistance to Wahhabism, particularly in the country that I'm looking at in Bangladesh. And I think the growth of Wahhabism has also triggered a counter movements. So, I think there are two things going on. And, a lot of it is also very much tied up with the economic fortunes of Saudi Arabia, as they shift and it becomes, less of a sort of, oil-driven economy in the way that it was in the past. I think the influence might also change. But in Bangladesh, I think the project of sort of creating a global narrative of Wahhabism as authentic Islam has found very fertile ground in Bangladesh. Still, I think the tension that underlies the country between what does it mean to be Bengali, Bangladeshi, and also Muslim, that's been an enduring tension, in politics and cultural life. And what the Saudi Arabian influence has done has really played on those tensions and kind of in some ways sharpened them by giving resources really to those who emphasize Islamic identity, as well as bringing sort of a Wahhabism, as well as I think other sort of versions or approaches towards Islam that sort of emphasize a return to sort of authentic Islamic practices. And I do find in my work, and as I've described in the chapter, that women labor migrants who go to Saudi Arabia to work for periods of time and return, they tend to be far more critical of Wahhabism, the Saudi Arabia's export of Wahhabism, and more reluctant to incorporate that into their vision of what is authentic Islam, what is good Islam. And in contrast, men migrants are much more likely to go to Saudi Arabia and come back and present themselves and situate themselves as bringing a more authentic Islam that they've learned in Saudi Arabia and trying to incorporate it into local religious and cultural practices. If we see these returning migrants, go abroad and come back as kind of agents of social change, where they bring back ideas about, what is a good society, what is an authentic Islam, that there are more women going abroad. So I think that the narratives have started to fracture, or there are more heterogeneous narratives coming into the country from abroad.